The best laptops are capable enough to tackle your day-to-day work, comfy enough to use all day, and power efficient to ensure you won't run out of juice unexpectedly. Finding the best laptop for you can be tricky because you've never had more choices. You can get a compact, speedy 13-inch ultra-portable for not a lot of money, and those who can afford to spend a bit more have access to a smorgasbord of the best laptops from the likes of Apple, Dell, and more. We have listed the top 5 laptops and their key features, plus the things you need to consider to help you choose the best one for you. Links to all the products mentioned in the video are in the description below. You could also find a more detailed analysis and a comparison tool on our website, gettinggear.com. Number 5. Razer Blade 14. The Razer Blade 14 feels like it shouldn't be possible. Up to an RTX 3080 in a thin 14-inch laptop? Yep, that's right, and it does it with some pretty impressive performance too. There will always be room for larger gaming laptops like the Razer Blade 15 or Lenovo Legion 5 Pro, but the Razer Blade 14 still feels like a miracle. It's the first AMD-powered Razer laptop featuring the powerful Ryzen 9 5900HX. It also sports a 1440p 240Hz screen, ensuring that you're never bottlenecked by the display. Amazingly, the Razer Blade 14 does all this at a few $100s cheaper than the Razer Blade 15. It's the best gaming laptop you can buy in 2022. People who want a fantastic laptop that can also play games. But no, it's not the cheapest gaming laptop, nor is it the most powerful. It is, however, the best overall gaming laptop you can buy. Number 4. Asus Zenbook 13 OLED. The AMD model is currently only available in this grey color, but the Intel-equipped Zenbook 13 OLED is also available in a nice purple silver shade called Lilac Mist. Open up the laptop and you're greeted with a beautiful 1080p OLED display surrounded by nice thin 4.4mm bezels on either sides. The top and bottom bezels are a bit thicker, but they're still small enough that it's easy to forget about them when you're caught up in whatever's happening on the screen. If your eye does wander over them, you'll notice they're matte grey plastic, a good reminder that even with the OLED display, it's still a budget-minded laptop. The 13.3-inch 1080p OLED display is one of the major selling points of the Zenbook, and in person, it looks nice and vibrant. It's pretty rare to find an OLED screen in a laptop you can buy for less than $1,000, achieving nice deep blacks as well as bright saturated colors. There's no headphone jack. There's a USB-C to 3.5mm adapter packed in with the laptop. However, you can still use wired headphones if you're willing to sacrifice the use of one USB-C port. Number 3. Acer Swift 3. The Acer Swift 3 is an ultra-thin, sleek, silver, peppy performer meant to help college-bound students transition to the next level of their education and make life much smoother. It has a nice design with some cool chrome accents that give you a touch of flair. You get decent performance from the 11th Gen Intel Core i7 CPU and solid rendering from the Intel Iris Xe GPU. The Swift 3 is a solid, budget-friendly, ultra-thin laptop and travel partner that won't slow you down. It's a tiny workhorse that performed well on a number of our benchmarks. Plus, it has staying power with over 10 hours of battery life. Plus, it's got premium good looks and a rather comfortable keyboard. The laptop does have one flaw, however, its display, which isn't as bright as we would like. But for the price, it's a minor quibble for sub-$1,000 laptop. Number 2. Apple MacBook Pro 14. If you're a creative professional who doesn't quite want to pay the price of the MacBook Pro 16, or you're looking for something more compact, you're probably better suited to the 14-inch MacBook Pro. This device is thinner, lighter, and less expensive than its 16-inch counterpart, but it comes with the same monstrous processor options and the same stellar screen, albeit at a smaller size. We didn't see much difference in benchmark scores between the 14-inch and 16-inch MacBooks with the same processors. The 14-incher actually outperformed the 16-inchers in some of our tests. The primary difference to consider, apart from the size of these devices, is battery life. The 16-inch chassis allow for a significant bigger battery, and the 16-inch M1 Pro model lasted several hours longer than the 14-inch M1 Pro model did in our testing. On the outside, Apple has fixed many of the issues that reviewers had with the previous MacBook Pro models. There are ports galore on this device, including an HDMI, an SD slot, and multiple Thunderbolt 4 ports. The much maligned touch bar is also no more. While you can get plenty of great 14-inch laptops for half the price of this MacBook, it's one to buy if money is no object. Number 1. Dell XPS 13. If you need a portable device for general productivity tasks like web browsing, text formatting, and video playback, we recommend the Dell XPS 13, the best laptop with a thin and light design. It's a sleek and stylish Windows laptop with incredibly thin bezels and a sturdy aluminum chassis. It's compact and lightweight, making it easy to carry around, and its battery lasts over 10 hours of light productivity. It charges over USB-C, so you don't have to worry about lugging around a proprietary charger. When it comes to user experience, the XPS 13 is truly among the best. It has a colorful 1080p display that gets bright enough to combat glare, and you can upgrade to a 4K IPS or OLED panel, albeit at the cost of a shorter battery life. The keyboard feels great to type on and isn't as tiring as its scissor switches have a good amount of travel and satisfying tactile feedback. The touchpad is reasonably large for such a compact device, and it all tracks movements and gestures well. As for the configuration, unless you have an extremely light workload, most people should get at least Core i5 8GB of memory. Going up to 16GB of memory isn't necessary. However, keep in mind that the memory isn't user upgradable, so it's better to get more upfront. Unfortunately, you only get two USB-C ports, a microSD card reader, and a headphone jack. But at least both USB-C ports support Thunderbolt 4. Overall, this is a great option for anyone looking for a portable and stylish laptop, and as many people are still working remotely, it's also one of the best laptops for home use. Buying guide. What kind of power do you need? If you only need something basic for surfing the web, consider a Chromebook or a cheap Windows laptop with an Intel Core i3 processor and 4GB of RAM. If you plan on getting more intensive work done, consider starting specs such as Core i5 CPU, 8 to 16GB of RAM, and 256GB to 512GB SSD. What games do you want to play? Most mainstream laptops feature integrated graphics, which can handle lightweight titles such as Minecraft and Fortnite, but aren't ideal for graphically demanding games or heavy visual work. For that, you'll want a laptop with a discrete graphics card, such as Nvidia GTX 3000 series on the higher end. How big of a laptop do you want? Consider how mobile you want your laptop to be. Machines such as Dell XPS 13 and HP Elite Dragonfly are feather light with slim designs, but their 13-inch screens are on the smaller side. You can get a larger 15-inch display on a premium Ultrabook like the XPS 15 and still not have to worry about weight too much. But once you start getting up into the realm of 17-inch screen, expect your laptop to weigh at least a few pounds. Gaming laptops such as Alienware M15 R4 have more heft to them than thin and light ultra-portables but offer big power in exchange. Do you want Chrome, macOS, or Windows? Mainstream PCs and macOS and Chrome OS Chromebooks. Windows 10 is the most common operating system, while macOS is more ideal for folks already tied into the Apple's ecosystem. Chrome OS is a lightweight operating system built to allow for cheap, fast systems, though it has gotten a bit more robust over the years with support for full Android apps. Whichever system you decide on, you may also want to consider investing in the best mouse and keyboard for your needs so you can have some more ergonomic options for working on your new laptop. Let us know in the comments which model works for you the best and why. Thank you for watching the video, and that is all for this one. If you find this video helpful in any way, give a huge thumbs up, stay tuned for the upcoming videos by subscribing to our channel. Hope to see you in the next video. Till next time, see you guys later.